Hello beautiful people, welcome back to our platform and thank you so much. In this video today, I'm going to be telling you some few schools you should check them in Europe and apply immediately you watch this video, or check to see if the application is open. The reason why I'm sharing this information is because I know for sure that these schools are going to be accepting application for February intake 2025. So if you are looking for something like this, make sure you watch the video to the end so you actually get the material and utilize it properly. My name is Milton Fonkwa. If you are coming across our channel for the first time, remember that, always remember, not just today, but you have to always remember that on this platform, I share information based on my research and equally based on my study abroad journey. We talk about scholarships, anything that has to carry you from your home country abroad, we bring it here. We don't know much about jobs, but we know more about the academic pathway. So, if you need a one-on-one call with me, please check the video description box. Equally, if you have a question, drop it on the comment section. These schools are found in Switzerland, and I'm going to be talking about these schools. There is one fascinating thing that you would notice here about these universities. They are very cheap. Yes. What I mean hereby, there is no school here that is costing more than 2 million CFA francs, coupled with the fact that it is one of the richest countries in Europe. And of course, remember, when a country is rich, you should also expect the living cost to be very high. Okay, so if you are looking for opportunities to migrate to Europe come 2025 February, check these universities, but remember that it's going to be competitive. I'm saying this because I know what I'm telling you. There are 5 universities I'm going to talk about here, maybe 5 or 6. But before we talk about these schools, please remember that you are going to be applying either to cantonal universities, applied science universities, federal universities, or teacher training universities. These are the 4 types of schools in Switzerland, and if you want to apply to any of these, you are either going to spend 100 Swiss franc or even more. Remember, there is what they call early application and there is what they call late application in Switzerland. Late application in Switzerland will charge you more. So as soon as you do not apply before the deadline given for early application, you are going to pay more than 100 Swiss franc to apply for any program in Switzerland. There are some schools that this money will take you to apply to 2 programs. There are some schools that you can only apply to 1. One advice I will give to any international student moving to Switzerland is that when you go into Switzerland, make sure you study the Swiss language. It is possible for you to get permanent residency and citizenship in Switzerland, but again, you need to stick to the laws and make sure you follow instructions. It's going to take you time to get citizenship, but at the end of the day, Switzerland is a very nice country. I can assure you that. Now, remember, for you to apply to these schools, you need to get requirements. Requirements in the form of ordinary level certificate, advanced level certificate, your CV, okay, your bachelor's degree certificate and attestation is also very important, and your WAEC and your NECO certificates, and equally your WASI. Depending on if you are coming from Nigeria, Ghana, Cameroon, or if you are coming from any other country in Africa, Morocco, South Africa, Kenya, Uganda, Tanzania, any of them, just make sure you have your high school certificate and your bachelor's degree certificate in addition to your CV and motivation letter. Now, there are so many other things you have to read from the school site, but as I speak to you, Switzerland have 2 intakes, and the very first intake ended long time ago, and lectures will be starting September, October. Then the next intake that is going to be opening is the February intake of 2025, and admissions is open in some schools now. Others will be opening early September. So please make sure you apply as early as possible, and make sure before you apply you have met all requirements. Now, when you apply to these schools, I'm still going to talk about the schools. At the end of the day, you need to apply for a visa to move to Switzerland. You will need your acceptance letters. You will need a letter to explain the reasons why you are going to that school and the program. You need your CV, you need your proof of funds, you need insurance. For proof of funds, remember you need 18,000 to 21,000 Swiss francs to apply for a residence permit visa to Switzerland. Remember, this visa is a study visa, not a short stay visa or a Schengen visa. And again, those of you who are from Equatorial Guinea, Central African Republic, Gabon, please check the Swiss Embassy's website in Yaoundé, Cameroon, to know if you are going to be applying using the Swiss Embassy's website. Please remember, with these jackpot opportunities, you need a mentor, someone who can guide you, and that is why my one-on-one call for 15 or 30 minutes is down there. You can book a call from there. Now, let's take the first school in Switzerland you should focus on, and this school I'm talking about is the University of Neufchâtel. This school doesn't have engineering programs. Please put this into consideration. So if you are looking for engineering programs, go to the other institution. Neufchâtel does not have engineering programs, and the tuition fee per semester in CFA francs Cameroon money is about 550,000 CFA francs, and in euros is equivalent to 835 euros per semester, which means that if you are going to be studying for 1 year or 2 years, you just need to multiply. In 1 year, we have 2 semesters. So that is the fee for the University of Neufchâtel. Check the website. The next school I want to talk about is the University of Basel. And the University of Basel charges 100 Swiss franc for application fee. And for tuition fee, they charge 850 Swiss franc. And in euros equivalent is 900 euros. Well, the difference between euros and Swiss franc is not that big. So if they say you are paying 800 Swiss franc, just know you are going to pay about 850 euros. If they say you are paying 1,000 Swiss francs, know that you are going to go above 1,100 euros, something like that. That is why the exchange rate is that way. So that's for the University of Basel. Please check it out and make sure you check the website properly. All these universities I'm telling you here, English taught programs are in English. Like their master's programs are in English. Their bachelors are in German. So if you want to study bachelors, sure, you take your bachelor's courses now, like your German courses, so that when you qualify. But I will not really encourage you to study bachelors in Switzerland. Well, it depends on you. If you can take the German language and pass it, apply and they take you, why not? You can go in and study in Switzerland. Switzerland is a very beautiful and nice country. Then let's go to the next university, which is the University of Bern. This school, I actually applied for this school some time ago. The other story is history. I'm going to bring it here later on. This school does not ask for IELTS. The tuition fee is about 553,000 CFA francs, and of course in euro is like 851 euros. So please, in Cameroon money, the CFA francs is Cameroon money. So please check this university. Since they don't ask for IELTS, that's a perfect way for you to apply for master's program in English. Remember to pay attention to your statement of purpose, which is the motivation letter, because they can use this information on your motivation letter, or if you write a strong motivation letter, you can go in. I actually have a friend in this University of Bern. But again, remember, we are not done with the list of schools. We still have Geneva, and the University of Geneva also charges about 528 euros for tuition. In CFA, they charge about 346,670 CFA francs. Then we have Fribourg, the University of Fribourg. Fribourg charges 1,090 or about 1,090 euros. In CFA francs, they charge about 694,000 about, which means it's not the actual figure but closer to, depending on the exchange rate. And in Swiss franc, it is about 985 Swiss franc. Then we have a final university, which is the University of Lausanne. Lausanne charge about 1,110 CFA, not CFA by the way, but this is Swiss franc. Excuse me guys, I have a problem. Excuse me. Then in euro, they charge about 1,171 euro. Then in CFA francs, the tuition fee at the University of Lausanne, Lausanne is Lucerne. The tuition is 768,200 CFA francs. Now, I took our time to explain. These are some of the few schools I just picked. Some may not have your program, others may have your program. So now it depends on you and what you're looking for. Always remember that these schools are quite cheap, but the only problem will be the proof of funds if you want to migrate to Switzerland. So know that the proof of funds has to be in your bank account or in a bank associated to Switzerland or in one of the members of the fintech group. I hope you get. Do more research, check the embassy's website, then you would be good to go. Then I will be talking about other informations you need to know about Switzerland. Remember, I've said many times that if you want to study in Switzerland, try and target Bern and Basel because top companies are located in these areas, and like the headquarters, the FIFA, the pharmaceuticals, they are all in this area. I hope this helps you. Till we meet again in another one. Bye bye.